Hello everybody and welcome to the OSEP webinar on how to engage in post-work discussion on OSEP's collaboration space. On this webinar, I will be showing you how to navigate to the OSEP collaboration space, use the tools and resources that are available on the OSEP collaboration space, and show you how to use the discussion and files pages on the collaboration space. On the meeting page of the symposia you attended on the OSEP Ideas at Work website, you'll see a link at the bottom of the page with the option Post-Work Discussion. Click on that and it will navigate you to the collaboration space for the symposia you attended. You'll notice that there are a number of icons on this page. Note that there is one labeled User Guides and Tutorials. Located on this page are a number of user guides for navigating the site. They're on the right-hand screen under Attachments. Back on the collaboration site homepage, you'll notice an icon that says Symposia. Click on that link and you'll be navigated to the Symposia series homepage. At this point, you will most likely be prompted to log in if you haven't been logged in before. If this is your first time logging in, you'll be navigated to your profile page where you'll need to change your password from the one that was originally given to you. I've already completed both of these processes, but if you need more information on how to do this, please check out our Getting Started User Guide on the User Guide and Tutorial section I showed you earlier. From there, you'll notice on the top right of the page there's a section labeled Spaces, and that 3 of our symposia topics are located here. For this webinar, we will be using the Significant Disproportionality space. You'll notice that there's a description of the symposia on this page, and that you can see recent activity on the website. You'll also notice that there are 2 tabs located here, labeled SIG DIS Discussion and SIG DIS Files. These are the areas where you can interface with others and gain access to important files and documents pertaining to the symposia. I'm going to first show you how to use the discussion page. In order to navigate there, you have to click on the tab at the top of the screen, or you can click on the hyperlink on the right side of the screen here. The discussion page is where you, the user, can post topics for discussion, respond to questions, or can participate in ongoing conversations on pertinent topics related to your symposia topic. Each discussion thread has a hyperlink title on this page that when clicked on will direct you to a page where you can see the full discussion. You'll notice that there aren't any discussion threads created yet, but when created, they will be organized by when they were last commented on or created. So first things first, I'm going to show you how to create a new thread. You'll notice an icon at the bottom right-hand corner that says Create. Hover your cursor over that icon and a tab that says Create Discussion Post will appear. Click on that and it will navigate you to where you can create a discussion post. So right here is where you enter in the title for your new discussion thread. And then underneath it is where you put the body of your discussion post. So I'm going to put in test thread for webinar, and in the body I'm going to write, this is what a discussion post body looks like. I also have the option of attaching media to this file. In order to do that, I would just hit the browse button and it will prompt me to upload my file. Finally, in the right-hand side of the screen, there's an area where I can set notifications for people to receive updates on whether somebody has commented or edited this post. I do not want to send any updates or notifications for this file, so I'm going to hit the Do Not Send Notifications for this update. In order to post my discussion post, all I have to do is go to the bottom right-hand side of the screen where there's a Publish button. I also have the option of saving this post as a draft and returning to it later. When you hit the Publish button, it will navigate you to the discussion thread that you created. You'll notice it says who posted the thread, when it was posted, and at what time. You'll also notice that this is the body post shows up right here, and there's a section where I can comment. I'm going to comment, this is what a discussion post comment looks like. And all I have to do to publish that comment is hit the Save button at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. And there it is. Next, I'm going to show you how to use the Files page. Click on the tab at the top of the screen that's labeled Files, and you'll be navigated to the Files page. The Files section is where you can find or post important files and documents that pertain to your topic area. On this page, I will show you how to create a folder, add files and new documents to that folder, as well as add files without a folder. You'll notice on this page that there are already files that pertain to pre-work for the symposia. Click on the link and it will download to your computer, like so. If you would like to add a document or file to the Files page without adding it to a folder, you have two options. On the bottom right of your screen, you'll notice that there's an icon that is labeled Create. Hover your cursor over that button and two options will appear, Add File or Create New Document. Click on the tab that pertains to what you would like to do, and it will take you to that screen. Additionally, there's also another option which is located on the top right of your screen that says there are three options, New Folder, Add Document, and Add File. Clicking on the Add Document or Add File will allow you to add a file outside of the folder. We will cover out how to exactly add a file and a new document to this page in a little bit. If you'd like to create a folder, you'll need to click on the New Folder icon right here, and a screen like this will pop out. Here you insert what you would like to name your folder to be and hit Create Folder. I'm going to enter Webinar as my folder title, and I'm going to hit Create Folder. Once you have created this folder, you can add a document or file to it. In order to do that, you must click on the gear button on the right side of the folder and click on one of the options, Add File or Add Document. The Add Document page is where you can add content to the file without having to upload a file. On this page, you'll first be prompted to add a title. I will write Test Document for Webinar. I also can choose what section I want it to be, whether I want it to be in discussion or in the Files section. I want it to be in the Files section. And in the body, all I have to put in is this is what a document page looks like. Similar to the discussion page, I have the option to attach media, which I can do by hitting the Browse button, and I also have the option of setting the notifications. Again, I don't want to set any notifications for this page, so I'm going to hit that button. And in order to publish it or save as a draft, I go to the bottom right hand side of the screen. I'm going to hit Publish, and it will bring me back to the main page. If I want to add a file, I go back to the gear option and I hit Add File. Once I hit that, a screen like this will appear where there are three options, Upload, Library, and My Files. For this webinar, I will only be showing you how to upload. In order to upload a file, you have two options. You can either drag your file from a folder you have up on your computer into this section, or you can hit the Add Files button. I'm going to hit the Add Files button. I'm going to a folder that I already created, and I'm going to hit Test File, and I'm going to open that in there. And you'll see that it ends up right here, but you'll also notice that the status is at 0%. So in order to get that status to 100%, I have to hit the Start Upload button. And there you go, it's up to 100%. To complete the process, I hit the Next button, where I can set what I want the title of the document or file to be, which I want it to just be Test File. And then I hit the Process button. And you'll notice that the test file shows up in the webinar folder. And that's about it. And that brings us to the end of our webinar. If you'd like more specific instructions for how to navigate these pages, please use our user guide and tutorials section. Thank you and have a great day.